Hey guys, so welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, my name is Bee and I'm so happy you guys decided to join me in today's video. So we are going to be trying out a bunch of new makeup. So I kind of have this little tray right here. It's filled with a bunch of new goodies. I'm not going to try everything that's in here because I've got a little mix of everything, but I'm going to try as much new products as possible. So I am using natural lighting, of course, and it's super cloudy today, so it's really bright right now. It's getting darker, it's going to get brighter, so just bear with me. On my eyes today, I did use the Pat McGrath Divine Rose 1 palette. This is the Mothership 7. I did use this on my eyes. I do have a video just reviewing both of these products, both of the palettes. So if you guys want to check that out, I'll link it in the cards up above. And so without further ado, let's just get into this new makeup. Okay, I haven't worn lashes in forever and it took me so long to get these on, and they're crooked and they're not even the same, like they're just not even the same. I don't know what to say other than I hate them. I did try a new brow product. It was the Winky Lux Unibrow. It's a brow pencil in the shade Universal. It's one of those it's like triangular shaped ones. I don't really care for these just because my brows, I can't do it. But I do like this product. It was really nice. I don't have any new primer, so I did actually use a primer that I haven't used in a really long time. It's the LC Glow Enhancer, but it's the one that's the oil, and I just kind of put it everywhere on my face. And I'm actually going to fill my pores in with this Tarte Timeless Smoothing Primer. I think this is a really nice primer. It kind of reminds me of the Laura Mercier one that I was using, the Pure Canvas primer, and I do like it a lot. It is very smoothing, but I've had this one for a really long time. I think it's the original formula. I think they've changed the formulation of this. I've had it for a while. I just never opened it because I had so many other primers I was using, so I just didn't want to be wasteful. Okay, so for foundation, I am going to use the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. This is in number 6, and I have the mini version of it because I do have quite a few foundations. I didn't see the point in ordering a full size of this just because, and then it's a little bit pricey, so I kind of saved some coin where I could. I got the shade 6. This looks like it's probably a little too dark for me right now. I don't know. I need to get out in the sun. None of my foundations really match me, which is so sad. I am going to use a brush. I'm going to use this Morphe brush. It's a domed brush, and I just put 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to go in with my brush. Oh my god, this sunlight is going to kill me. Okay, maybe dipping my brush into the foundation was not what I needed to do. I have like 0 coverage. Okay, let's try that again. 2 pumps on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna just apply it to my face. I don't know that I've tried this one on. I think I had a sample of this, but I don't think I ever did like a try before you buy for this foundation. So I have some breakouts right around my mouth, which is really frustrating because I don't know really what they're coming from. I feel like I need just a little bit more coverage on my forehead. I think my cheeks look pretty good. It's not like the fullest of coverage. It's pretty medium. Although I had to, obviously I had to build it up twice. It's pretty medium. I still see a lot of my freckles. My redness is kind of toned down a little bit. It's not completely gone, but that's okay. I'm going to do just another half pump on the back of my hand, and I'm just going to add that to my forehead and on the sides of my face. Oops, too far. I don't know if it's the brush that's giving it less coverage or not, but it's fine. So I'm just gonna tap this out. I am just bringing it down just a little bit just to blend my neck. And I do have to kind of cover this. Okay, excellent. So that is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk. It is a cult favorite to a lot of people. I don't find it like super dewy, but it's not a flat matte. I think it's, for me, I think it's pretty, I would say natural looking. I wouldn't even say it's like super luminous on me. I am going to end up setting this, but I have a bunch of cream products that I want to use. So the next product I'm going to use is the Giorgio Armani Luminous Silk Concealer. This is the multi-purpose glow concealer. I just figured I would get both of them. I got the shade 5. I'm just very concerned. It looks very, very pink. And it's very light. Okay. I don't care for the applicator, and this is going to be really brightening, so great. Which is crazy because I got shade 6 in the foundation, and I would think this is like really, really light. Oh my gosh. Ooh, I'm like concerned that the foundation shades don't line up. I am going to blend it out with a Morphe E8, but I'm just going to give it a minute to like dry down. But this is like really super duper light. And while I let that dry down, we are going to do some cream contouring. No, we are not using the Fenty cream bronzers because I don't have it. I was going back and forth for a really long time about if I wanted to get the Fenty one or if I wanted to get this one. And I decided to get this one. This is the Huda Beauty Tantour Cream Bronzer. I just decided to get this one instead of the Fenty one just because, I don't know, this one was more appealing to me. I got it in the shade Light, so I'm very excited to use this. This is 11 grams of product, and I'm here, you only need the tiniest bit. So I'm actually going to use a Pat McGrath Labs brush. This is the medium size one, and I'm just going to lightly go into this product right here and pick it up on this brush. I'm going really, really light. So I've picked some product up and I'm just going to stamp it here. It's very, very warm. Okay. We're gonna see how this goes. Let me blend out my concealer now that it's been sitting for a little bit. I don't know that I care for this concealer. It's a really light coverage, but I don't really think this particular shade really did anything for me. Yeah, so let me just finish this off. I wasn't planning on using any sponges or anything like that, but I'm thinking I might have to. I'm gonna use the Blendiful because it's the only one that I have right here, right next to me, and I'm gonna see if the Blendiful will blend this out without lifting anything else up. Out. You know, because I want to bronze around my forehead. Okay, so I'm going to take my Blendiful and I'm just going to blend this out. I'm wondering if this would blend out better with like an actual sponge or maybe like a brush. Let me try this brush. Like a brush to blend it out. So I'm thinking not a super dense brush, but not a super flimsy brush to blend it out. But yes, I think a brush would be better. I mean, I'm sure a sponge would be even better than this, but I think it blended out really nicely. I'm just trying to, now that I have it in my hairline, I'm just trying to maybe like bring it down a little bit because my forehead is huge. That doesn't look terrible. I am probably going to go in with the brush and just kind of like sculpt it just a little bit right in here. I think I'm going to use this brush to sculpt it though, just a little bit. Because you're supposed to be able to contour and bronze with this. So I'm just going to use this brush to blend it out. Okay, I do want to use this on my nose. So I'm going to use this Juno & Co. brush. It's an angled, I think this is an eyeshadow brush, but it's angled. So, and it's really thin so that I can just do this little number. So I'm gonna tap into it, but then I'm gonna pat it out on the back of my hand just so that it's like not super duper intense. Like look at that. So then I'm just going to go run down the sides of my nose, and I'm gonna run into my eyebrow right here too. And then I'm going to blend it out. Honestly, I think this shade would be perfect if I was just a little bit more tan. I think it's a smidge too dark for my winter shade per se. So it's not even too dark. It's just a smidge too warm. I'm gonna actually wipe off the excess from this brush, and then I'm gonna use it to just blend it out without any additional product. We can always just take our foundation brush with no extra product and just kind of do this little number just to kind of help tone it down a bit. So that is my nose contoured. I like this product. I will probably never run out. Never run out. So this is a really nice product. Okay, I am gonna go back in just a little bit more with this because I'm just not convinced about this coverage. I mean, it's supposed to be light, I get that, but I'm just not convinced, you know? And it's a very stiff applicator. It's like straight at the bottom. Hold on, let me see. So it's like, I don't know if you can tell. So it's like straight at the bottom, and then it's like dome shaped right up here. So it's just very strange, and it's a little stiff. Okay, there's that. I mean, it definitely is brightening, but I don't know about like concealing. Whoa, it's super bright. I think maybe this would look good like under the foundation. I'm gonna try that next time. I'm gonna try this Luminous Silk concealer under the Luminous Silk foundation next time, because it is really like very brightening. I mean, yeah, it like really brightened up this area. I mean, and I'm giving it an opportunity to kind of like blend into the cream bronzer, so that's kind of like interesting. Okay, so that's kind of what we're looking at right now. I don't have any opinions on, I don't know, I just don't think it was like that much coverage because I can still see like my dark circles. Okay, next we are going to keep on the cream products, and I'm actually going to use Fenty Beauty Cheeks Out Freestyle Cream Blush, and I have the shade Rose Latte, which everybody says that this is like a super dark shade, which it kind of is. So I'm going to try carefully. I'm going to use a duo fiber brush. So I'm just going to go into this little duo fiber brush right here and just pick up some product, give it a nice little smile, and blend this out. I mean, it's not that dark. I mean, it works for me. It does make me look really flush. So, yes, Rose Latte gives me a very nice, like, rosy flush to my skin tone. It's not that dark, honestly. And it's blending really well into the bronzer. Let me just swatch it for you. This is what it looks like. It's a pretty deep tone. I mean, that's a pretty heavy swatch. So as you can tell, it's like a really pretty, like, rosy color, but I think it looks nice. I think it looks fine. Okay, I think I'm gonna set my face lightly with just some setting powder to tone all of this down. And then I actually have a bronzer that I would like to use. And then I'll finish up the eyes. And then the last thing we have is lips to use. So I'm just gonna set it with this Hourglass powder. I'm trying to go through all my powders. I finally finished the Cover FX one, which I was like, thank baby Jesus. I mean, I loved the Cover FX one. I just had too many open powders and I wasn't cool with that. So I'm just gonna lightly dust some powder on my face here, just to set it. So it still has that rosy flush. Oh my God, my forehead looks crazy. Hopefully this powder tones it down a little bit. What I should have did was taken my foundation brush and went over it. I don't know if that's too late now. So those are all the cream products that I used. I like them. I don't have any really like major complaints or anything like that. So we're just going to keep going on. All right, so I'm going to go back into the Mothership 7 palette, and I'm actually going to pick up, I think this is Valoria. It's this one right here. It's a very cool tone mauve shade on a very, very thin Morphe brush. And I'm just going to run this right, oh, well, I don't even know if this is going to work. It's too fluffy. I'm going to pinch it, and then I'm going to run it along my lash line. I'm going to use this one. It's kind of fat, but it does have kind of like a taper to it. Let me just blend out what I've got going on first. And Pat McGrath shadows are very pigmented, so you don't really need that much product because then it can get like stuck and muddy like really quick. So I'm just tapping this on and now I'm blending it out. This little boy is having fun with his dad out there. Oh my gosh, I can just hear him laughing up a storm. And on a smaller brush, I'm going to pick up this shade right here. I think this is something VR Rose something. I know, love the name shades, right? The shade names. I don't remember what it's called, but it's like VR Rose, Divine Rose, VR something. I'll put it on the screen. And I'm just adding it to my lower lash line too. Okay, excellent. And I'm gonna go into this shade right here, and I'm gonna add that back to I'm gonna add it right in here just to kind of intensify it right up here, and then just kind of blend it out. That's my lower lash line. Bronzer I want to use is Miss Charlotte Tilbury. This is her airbrush bronzer. It is for face and body. It's this beautiful beautiful packaging. And I'm pretty sure she used the same formulation as she did for her Flawless airbrush powders. But this is the shade I got. I got medium 2, and the best thing about this actual product is the pans are refillable. So take care of the outer packaging so that you can just refill it later. Love that. Okay, so I am going to take a very, very fluffy brush. I'm not even going to use a lot because I got a huge bronzer helmet situation going on, but I am just going to lightly touch in there, pick it up, and just dust that on. I mean, I guess I'm going to have to try this out on its own separately, but let's do my neck. I always drag my bronzer down this way, so let's just make sure we match. You really can't even see that I'm wearing the blush anymore. I don't know if I like that. Maybe I just need to try it with like a different application. Maybe like my fingers. Maybe I should go in with my fingers. Should I? I don't know. Okay, I think I'm gonna try going in with my fingers. And then maybe blending it out with, oh God. And then blending it out with this blendable. I mean, I want a blushy look. I just don't want to look like I have, you know, like rosacea. You know, because I feel like rosacea is an insecurity that a lot of people have, and I don't want to make myself look like I have rosacea, or I don't. Or I definitely don't want to look like that clown from those movies. I forgot what it's called. Okay, that actually looks good. Okay, I do have a new highlighter that I want to try. I picked this guy up. This is the Fenty Beauty Lunar New Year, or Stunna New Year Lunar New Year kit. I liked it because it was like really pretty. But what is inside is what counts. So it comes with a full-sized Stunna lip paint in the shade Uncensored, which I love reds, by the way. Red lips are my favorite, so I love this. So yeah, so there's that. And then it also comes with, oh my gosh, these are full-size products. I didn't think they were full-size products, but they are. Wow. That was a good buy. It was on sale for $39. I for sure thought this was going to be like the mini, like it was gonna, like these were minis, but these are full-size products. That's really nice. So I got this Killawatt highlighter. The one that came in there was Mean Money, which is this one, and Hustla Baby, which is this one. This is the highlighter duo that I would pick anyway, so I'm so glad I picked this up. Okay, I am going to use, okay, so it looks like I've never used Fenty highlighters before, but this one looks like a little bit subdued, and then this one looks like it's like hella bright. So I think I'm gonna add a little bit of this and then top it off with this. Just going to go in with a little Morphe brush, so I'm just going to go into there and let's put it on and see what we think. So yeah, that one is more like a really like natural glow. I'm gonna go into Hustla Baby, which I think that's everybody's favorite. Oh yeah, cool, love that. I have this lovely little trio right here. This is the Mini Opulus Gloss. It has a sparkling chromatic shine with a crushed diamond finish. And this is the mini version of the 3 that they launched. So I figured I would get the mini version. I love Pat McGrath packaging. Look at all this sequins in there. I think what we are going to do is we're going to use this Fenty Beauty lipstick, and then we're gonna top it off with Lavendering. This matte lipstick in thick. This is so creamy. And it's super, it's like, it doesn't even feel drying at all. This is like a My Lips But Better lipstick. And the reason I bought this one was because it was on sale, because I usually don't really buy, I usually really don't even buy like bullet.
Excuse you, are you done, Astro? Okay, good.
I usually don't even buy bullet lipsticks just because I prefer the liquid version. That I've always preferred the liquid version since they became a thing, just because I don't know. Okay, so let's try this out. I'm not gonna apply it directly from my from this doe foot applicator. I don't really like getting product that's not the actual product on to the doe foot, so I'm just gonna put some on the back of my hand right here, and I'm just gonna pick it up with my finger and slide it on. So Pat McGrath glosses are, they are really nice. They're not sticky. There is glitter in the product, but they're not sticky. And I mean, you can feel the glitter. That doesn't bother me that much. So, you know, it's always been a non-issue for me. But just so you know, what makes it so sparkly is that there is glitter in these, and if that's not your thing, you know, just kind of keep that in mind. So I really like this lip combo. This lip combo is giving me ColourPop Lumiere vibes, because I feel like Lumiere is kind of like this color, and then it kind of has like that purpley shift to it. That's what I'm getting at. That's it. This is it. This is the makeup look. We finally got here an hour later. And I didn't even do my eyes on camera. Yeah, so my final thoughts, I'm gonna have to try this in a separate video when I'm not cream contouring, but love the packaging. I think this is so beautiful. I look forward to using this product and keeping the compact so that I can refill it. So surprised that this kit was full size. Like, that was a treat all on its own. This cream bronzer, yes, it is very dark in the pan. It's very dark, but on my skin tone and my cheeks, it just looks like a nice flush of color. It's the perfect tone of like red pink whenever you blend it out, because I don't like too pinky or too corally of tones. So this is actually perfect for me. So I love that. Don't really care that it's super teeny tiny. I was almost half hoping or half expecting this to be this big. But anyway, like that. I do love this for sure. Amazing. This Tantour, I do like it. There's a learning curve to it, and I'm not really good at cream contouring because I don't do it that often, but I do like it. I have to say I do like this product. It's very warm. I just need to get some sun. I've been my winter shade for far too long. These are winners in my book, of course. I think these are pigmented enough for you to just wear them on your own or on their own without any lipstick or anything like that, but I just wanted to use it on top of the Fenty Beauty lipstick just because I was dying to use this one. Just dying to use it, so very excited. And the foundation, so I'll let you know in the description box how I feel about it. I do like this foundation. I've only been wearing it for an hour, so I really can't say too much, but it looks fine. Maybe it doesn't play well with the LC primer that I used underneath, and maybe I just need to use the pore filling one and just my normal routine, but I like it. This product really took me by surprise because I thought it was going to be so much darker in person than it is now. Like, it's very light and it's very pink. So if you can see it against my skin tone, I don't know, I was just expecting it to be a little bit darker because here, this is 6. Not that these coincide with the foundation shades whatsoever. I don't think they do, obviously. But this is 6, and this is like, I just thought maybe I was getting like one step down from my foundation shade, and I just didn't. I got something like really, really pink. And maybe it just needs a chance to warm up because I think it's oxidized just a little bit. But yeah, maybe this is just better suited under foundation. I don't know. I'm going to try it under the Luminous Silk Foundation because it'll still brighten that area, but I think I don't know, it's just, maybe it is my skin tone. I mean, it matches my skin tone a little bit better, and I'm just like super bronzed right now. I don't know, maybe I need to use a different foundation. But it has a pink tone to it, so it will color correct. I don't have a problem with, I just think the coverage is so light that it really didn't color correct for me. So there's nothing here that I dislike to the point where I'm like, I gotta return that. No, everything here is welcomed into my collection. So I will, like I said, leave you a pinned comment or in the description box down below how I feel about this foundation. We will work on the cream contouring and the cream bronzer. So this is like my very first time using cream products on my face because I'm usually a powder person through and through. But for my first go, I think it's okay. Like, we can just ignore this part right here. But I think for the most part, it's fine. Anyways, thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button before you leave, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye.